game.
The world is created, it's different every time. I start inside a box, the world on the outside.
Now, it's rare that we review a game before it's actually finished, but with Minecraft, we really had no choice.
The mine is so dark now, it's hard to even see. The tunnel's getting black, I'm almost out of trees.
Now, this game is taking over the world, and it's not even in beta yet. The creation of Marcus Notch Persson, Minecraft is still in alpha, but it's already fully playable. Minecraft is a world of infinite possibility and unlimited addiction.
The world is randomly generated, stretching about 64 blocks above and below ground level, and through to infinity on the cardinal points. Above ground, you can construct vast, architecturally impossible structures, castles, forts, whatever you like. But these edifices are a mere side effect of the game's main drawcard, mining and crafting.
First, a word of warning. The game drops you in the deep end with no guidance, no tutorial, and no equipment.
I spent my first hour punching sheep. That's it.
YouTube and the Minecraft wiki will be essential ports of call in your early adventures, especially as you try to survive your first night. Put simply, this is a game that will make you afraid of the dark again.
During the day, animals will spawn, which you can punch to death for nifty mats. Cows give hides, pigs give bacon, hens give feathers, etc. But when the sun goes down, the monsters come out. Spiders, zombies, arrow-shooting skeletons, and the creepers walking corpses that explode on contact.
On your first day, you'll have a few short minutes to craft some tools, carve out a shelter, and seal it with a door. You'll also need coal for torches because when it's dark, monsters spawn anywhere, even in your house.
This game has been giving me some weird dreams.
Yeah, it certainly bores into your brain, which is apt because the fun really starts when you start boring into the earth. Iron, gold, and diamond ores are only found deep underground, and it takes some meticulous planning to get at them. Downward is forward.
I found this part both gripping and maddening, Hex. I mean, you feel like you're going where no one has gone before. You'll be carving through tons of ore and then bam, you'll hit a vast underground cavern, you know? Discoveries happen when you least expect them.
I thought the use of sound was really eerie. I mean, you'll often hear zombie moans or running water, and you're never sure if the next strike of your pick will see you stumbling upon a zombie's lair or unleashing an underground river that's going to flood all of your hard work.
The first time I struck magma, I thought I was going to crap my pants. And then I did. But to get that far, you need to have equipment up the wazoo. Picks for rock and ore, shovels for gravel and dirt, and torches. So many torches. And if you don't place them at regular intervals, then you'll just have zombies all up in your earthworks. Gah.
Then there's scarcity. Scarcity is your enemy. Take iron ore, smelt it into steel, and it's incredibly useful. Steel tools last longer and smash stuff quicker. Steel armor takes a licking and keeps on kicking. And steel picks are the only means of digging out ultra rare ores. But steel is so rare that you'll end up saving it for special occasions.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if it's a matter of balance or if Notch is just actively trolling us. Monsters are remorseless and relentless and cheap, especially if they come up behind you. But monsters give the best drops. Creepers give gunpowder, which you can craft into TNT. Spiders give string, vital for bows.
Each world map has but one spawn point, and you're whisked back to it every time you croak. You can reclaim all your gear by traipsing back to your corpse, but it's a long run back to it.
And it's easy to get lost. Once I was walking around for 2 hours just trying to find my house in relation to my spawn point, and in the end I just downloaded a map editor.
Notch has created all this by himself in barely a year, and he's got stacks more planned. Goblin villages, abandoned forts. It's all the depth of Dwarf Fortress without the complexity.
I like how there are stacks of fan-made mods available too, like different tile sets and all that jazz. There's one where you can just drop in randomly generated monster dungeons all over your map. It's like NetHack 3D.
And we haven't even mentioned the multiplayer. It's pretty buggy at the moment, but the potential has my wow gland twitching.
Your wow gland?
My thalamus, I just like to call it that.
Right. It's a rough game, for now, but that's not a bug, it's a feature. Notch's vision is 10 moves ahead of the code. Implementation is a mere formality. He's promised that if you buy the game now, the fee will cover all future updates forever. Plus, there's the cachet, the knowledge that you got in on the ground floor and a social phenomenon before everyone else.
And dare I say it, Barjo, Minecraft is classy. The soundtrack doesn't just run constantly. Instead, it'll occasionally play this wistful piano tune, solemn and sublime.
I feel like something is missing, Hex. I love sandbox games, but this has no story or structure to it, and I felt it needed one. I think in a few years this could be truly awesome, but right now I feel like I'm playing with a bucket and a spade on a beach. So I'm giving it 10 out of 10 for imagination, but for actual fun, I'm giving it 7.5 out of 10 rubber chickens.
Sure, there's no achievements to rack up, but I'd argue that there's still a story. It's your own personal journey of discovery, whether it's digging down into the world's adminium core or crafting your first pair of leather pants.
Do you like pans?
You're always learning, you're always shaping the world in your image. Minecraft just has that certain something. It may not be a wow killer, but it's certainly a time killer, and that's good enough for me. I'm giving it 9 out of 10 rubber chickens.